Okay guys, welcome back to another one here on the channel. If you haven't been keeping up, we are stripping my mum's, well it's mine now, Cooper S for parts. The engine is just so bad. So we're stripping it for parts. We've already taken out the rear lights, the spoiler, and we've already taken out all the front grills. I have been doing content on the day as a whole and the individual jobs, so go back on the channel and have a look if you haven't already. Today is the final job of the day, and it is the seats. We have sold the seats, front and rear. Obviously they're the rare ones with the white piping. People were going crazy for these. It should just be 4 bolts, but I've said that 1,000 times and it never is. So let's just see how it goes. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like and subscribe. Again, it's like a how-to, but I'm learning as we go as well, which I think is the best way for you to learn, because if I find any problems or do something wrong, I'll tell you. So I'm going to start by taking out this Torx, and if it comes out, I'll tell you the size and I'll tell you the next steps. I'll see you in a bit. So this was what ended up being used. It is a...
It's not for these bolts. That is just the one that fitted it.
Right. Well, whatever this
that's
is.
for a security one. It'd be like that with a nipple in the middle, so you can't put an Allen key or something in there. That's what it would be for. Right.
Yeah. Well, if that makes sense to you guys, then I'm glad. I don't want to jinx it, but it shouldn't be too hard. I've done seats before on my first car, and I did that on my own. So if I could do that, I could probably do this. He says while he's stood in the garage while his dad's doing everything. Alright, all of the bolts are out. There's now obviously just the connectors underneath, like the airbag and stuff. So what I did on my first car wasn't that. It was, you kind of tip, right, I can't do it with one hand. You basically tip the seat back, unplug the bits that are under it, then the seat is free to just come out. A bit like that. I'll leave him to do it. I've got bad back. But yeah, you essentially unplug the bits underneath, and then the seat is free to come out. As far as I'm aware, it was 4 bolts. The rails come off with it. Obviously, if you're changing seats, you kind of want to keep the rails in, but that's not what it is about. This is literally just about taking the seats out.
Do it.
One seat out. Getting closer and closer to a track car. I said if this had any other engine, I'd keep it and turn it into a track car. I just can't even. If that engine can't even drive around town, what's it going to do on track? Anyway, that's the first one out. We got all the bolts here. The car's actually very clean. That's quite impressive. Now, as for the rear seats, I believe, if I'm right, let's get that stuff out of the way. I believe these should just pull up. That's what happens on most cars. Although now I'm looking, I'm not sure. Let's get this seat out of the way to start. Maybe the seats fold forward. Is that a thing? A bit more thought is required. I'll be back. Alright, so it's actually quite an easy job. You fold both the rear seats down. There's a small little clip in here. You essentially push it in with a screwdriver or something, which then allows the pin to come out, and you slide it out from this end. I'll show you it once it's all out. It'll make more sense, and then we'll see if we can do it on this one, but I'll get this one out off camera. Alright, so you essentially, there's 2 clips. You push them inwards, and then it allows this like bolt thing to come out, which then allows it to be free. You're then supposed to just be able to twist it and it comes out, but I can't seem to get it out from here. He said like it needs to be like the right angle and everything. So essentially you just twist it and it slides out. It's a bit fiddly, so I won't film it, but that's essentially the principle. Alright, so we got them out in the end. Once you got the right angle for this bit to come out, it was literally just a case of pulling the seat up and then it all comes out. I've now got all the bolts out of the driver's seat, so we're going to pull the driver's seat out now, and then the car's stripped as such. Again, I'd love to take this car on track. When it did drive well, it drove 10 out of 10, but it just doesn't drive well the other time, so it's a shame, but it needs to happen at the end of the day. Plus, I think it's quite fun content. If you have enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. As I said, let's get that seat out. Alright, that is now it done. It was a fairly simple process. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like and subscribe. Hopefully it helped you if you needed help, and hopefully I'll see you again. Cheers.